Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Wednesday, Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And we're going to have a really deep dive today into what's going on because I'm getting Ascension symptoms coming through for everybody as well very strongly. I want to share. I want to use some Counterpart decks so we can really get into the nitty gritty of what's going on. Also because we're halfway through the year now. We're in the middle of June, there's some power flowing in, we've got the solstice coming up. So let's take a deep dive and see what's going on. So we're going to connect with you, your person, your journey in a very intense, powerful way. So to do this today, I'm going to use the Twin Flames in Separation Oracle. I'm going to use the Counterpart decks. We're going to bring in the Divine Masculine, the Silence, and the Divine Feminine, the Silence. I'm going to bring in the Twin Soul Healing Oracle to find out what lessons are being learned through the Ascension symptoms I'm picking up on. I've got 3 cards here with 3 different Ascension symptoms. I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine 101 and the Divine Feminine 101. I'm going to bring in the energy of what's happening to move things forward with the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Message Tarot. And then what I'm going to use as well is the longing heart of the Divine Feminine. And this can also connect with them too, what you're both longing for, dealing with and struggling with. All the things the ego brings in, the challenges. And then we're going to use the Divine Feminine Gets Real to bring in some guidance about it. So this is going to be a very intense, powerful reading today. There's going to be lots of shuffling and lots of messages because every day I'm shuffling. And if you would like a personal reading with me, guys, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I am also going to say this to you as well. If you are a member of the channel, make sure you watch today's Pick a Pal reading I've done because we go into a real in-depth look at where you are right now in regards to your journey and your life purpose and everything else you're manifesting in 2024 and beyond. So great time to join as a member today. If you are interested in that, just hit the link in the description box or click on the join button. So let's shuffle then and see what's going on. So what's the energy around you right now? Whether you were in separation, no contact, you are communicating, whatever's going on between you, what's your energy? There we go. We got one card. What's their energy? What's their energy right now? And what's the energy around the connection? Jumped on the camera there. Wow. That's a very powerful one as well. I just saw what it is. So what's on their mind in the silence with the Masculine the Silence deck? What's on their mind in the silence? I've got one card that jumped out, one card sticking out, a card moving on front, and that's the cards there. And then we're going to use the Counterpart deck. So what's going on in your mind in the silence? These cards flew out, and then I've got one card sticking out of the deck. So we're going to use the Feminine Message Tarot. So what action steps are you being guided to do? Or what are you being guided to know in this moment? Or where's your current energy at right now? Cards sticking out, 2 cards there. We're going to also bring in the Masculine Message Tarot. So these are Counterpart decks. I've created these. They're very good at working together to bring messages in, like a relay of a conversation. So great way to have a conversation if you're after conversation decks, like channeling decks. What are they thinking about the future? Or what do they want you to know? So these cards jumped out. And obviously I do use a lot of these cards when I do the them to you reading. But today I want to analyse it a bit more. That's why I'm bringing the message cards in. I want to analyse what they are saying to you and why. And we do that anyway, but I want to see it from your point of view as well as their point of view. So these are all the card decks that flew out of the Counterpart deck with the Feminine 101. And then what are you longing for right now? What's going on in your heart? This could be something you're really struggling with or going through or dealing with. What's going on with you right now? What's going on with you right now? Got one card. What's going on with them right now? Wow. Wow, okay. There we go. And what's going on with the journey? Wow, okay. So I've got a card that flew on the camera. This card jumped out. All the other cards that fell out, I feel they're too many, okay? So I'm not going to take them. We're going to connect with what we've got here. And then with the Feminine Gets Real Oracle, I'm going to bring in a message for you straight out. A message for them. a message for them. And this deck are really great at working together because, whatever you're struggling with in the Longing Heart deck, the Divine Feminine Gets Real deck is the way that it, heals it and moves it forward. So we're also going to bring in, this is a journey card as well. I also want to bring in, if I can find it yet, it's here, the Divine Masculine Gets Real as well. They guided me to bring this one in. So what's the energy around you? Look at that, feminine you are. Jump straight out, feminine you are. So that may even be answering the question. If you're thinking, am I the Divine Feminine? Yes, you are. So the energy around them, these cards jumped out and this one on top. And then the energy around the connection. Oh my goodness me, look at that, twin flames, one soul. So there's serious messages coming out in this message today. There's other cards moving as well here. So let me start then with these messages I've got coming out for the Ascension symptoms. So I'm just going to move these to one side. So lots of cards there for them, very powerful. So the energy that's coming through what I'm feeling. Now you may be picking up on these Ascension symptoms, or you may be not, well, if you're not picking up on them, you're aware of them in some way. So the first one I've got is fever. Now, fever is about desire, intimate desire, because you're burning with passion. You're burning with desire, and that longs to be expressed to each other. So when you've got that desire, you're turned on to them, you want to make love to them, you want to kiss them, you want to hold them. But not even that, the fact that you want to tell them what's on your mind, and they give me fear. Even if the thought of doing that brings up fear because you're afraid of pushing them away again, or you're afraid of what's going on with that. When we have repressed desire, it creates anger and rage, and it burns deep within because we're not able to communicate, or we're not able to act on that desire in that moment. So focus on peace, and then the feeling will pass. So if you're having fever, and this is usually where you're having hot flashes or cold flashes, or you're feeling hot and cold, and it's because of the hot and cold energy. Because 1 minute they're going to be really wanting to communicate, and then the next minute they may be afraid of communicating. So it's like a push-pull, hot and cold, back and forth. So if you're connecting with that, you may experience fever in the body. And it's all connected with the intimate desire, which is always reciprocated. And that can sometimes make you feel a bit nauseous or dizzy. So if you're feeling nauseous or dizzy, it can also be caused by sudden change. So if things change between you suddenly, it can be because there's a change in direction, or there's a lack of direction. So things are changing in direction for a reason, but they may not know what to do. There can be a lack of direction. So nausea and dizziness can be caused when we're not sure what's going on. And also we've got vertigo with vomiting. Now, I'm not feeling necessarily actually physically vomiting, but you may be feeling the nausea. Okay, so when you breathe and center yourself, not only do you gain clarity and peace, but you allow the nausea to pass. The best thing you can do when you're feeling nauseous is blow into a paper bag. It's the same when you get anxious. Blow into a paper bag, breathe. And when we have this feeling, it's because there's fear there. There's reaction to fear, rejecting what is being experienced because of fear. And that could be because of the separation or the karmic situation, or they seem to be ignoring you or ghosting you or whatever it is. So breathe and respond with love, not fear. So if you're experiencing any of these feelings or symptoms, it's because you both want each other and it's becoming overwhelming because you're not. So I'm shuffling the Twin Soul Healing deck. And we've got 2 cards because I want to connect with what lessons are being learned through these physical symptoms, through these physical ascension symptoms. The relationship dynamics are changing. That's so true. So remember, if things seem to be shifting or changing, that can cause nausea. Imagine you're swaying on your body because things are changing. So it's time to figure out exactly what you both want. Now, this is what they are doing. They are figuring out right now exactly what they want in their life, in their job, in their lifestyle, in their, for their future. These are things that they're working out, and that's causing this energy. And that's another reason why there's a trigger energy there to do with anger and frustration. So when they seem to be triggered, or when you're getting triggered, try not to take things personally. We get triggered because we take things personally. But don't get triggered if they seem to be taking things personally, or if they are lashing out at you, or if they are being angry towards you, because it's about them, not you. So remember, you are bigger than any trigger. You are tougher than any challenge because God made you that way. So if you do have any anger in you or frustration because you have this repressed desire and because you want them and you're feeling what they are feeling, release that anger by allowing yourself to feel it. And then remember to rise above it and see things in a higher way. So that's why the Ascension symptoms are coming through, because you've got to feel what you're feeling and not feel weird about it, especially if you're thinking, well, we're not together. Why am I feeling that way? I don't want to feel that way. Let yourself feel what you are feeling. And then the feelings you're feeling will pass and you'll be okay. Now look at this. This card jumped out as you saw, feminine you are. So most of you watching this, connecting with the energy around your own journey, will be feminines, divine feminines. And you are. And even if you're not really labeling yourself up as a masculine, a twin flame, a feminine, you will be feeling sensitive energies. And that's the feminine aspect of yourself, because we all have feminine and masculine aspects within ourselves. And as a twin flame, that's what we balance as we move into union. So you are the feminine. I feel this is confirmation to you from heaven that you are the divine feminine if you're watching this. And don't get triggered if you're a guy, because if you're a guy, then you are in your sensitive energy right now. It's a good thing to have. It means that it's your strength or a weakness. It means you are psychic and in tune. And some of you are in same-sex connection. So one of you will be dominating in the feminine energy anyway until you move into union. So take this message, claim it. It's a good thing to be the feminine. Feminine you are. You are. So remember who you are. Now what you may be struggling with, the longing energy, you're saying, why should I give you another chance? Because if you're thinking, well, I know they're going to come back to me, because you feel they're inside, but your ego can say, well, why should I give you another chance? Why? And that can be when they've hurt you, caused you pain, let you down, failed you. Remember, that's all blaming energy, though. We have to take responsibility for our part of the journey. So instead of blaming them and thinking, why should I give you another chance? Remember, ask yourself, well, why should they give me another chance? Think about the things you've done too. And then say, well, yes, but I'm valuable. I'm valuable. And I value them. And that's why we should give each other another chance, because it's reciprocated. So don't just see one-sided. Remember, there's always two sides to a story, always two sides to a separation, which means you're going through things and so are they. So why should I give you another chance? Because you love them, and because you know you belong together, and because you know you're worthy of great things. So you should give them another chance. It doesn't matter how many times they've hurt you or the things they've done. There's always a way to save the connection. And you should give them another chance because of who you are. Remember, you are sexy and strong, so be confident. So give them another chance by knowing your own worth and your own power. That means you are sexy and strong and you are deserving of the best of everything. And this is also, you want to give them another chance because you are feeling that desire and that tension and that power. So right now, you're wondering what they're doing. Okay, you're curious. I wonder what you're doing. I wonder what you're doing. Where are you? Who are you with? So you're very curious. So you may well be looking at their social media today or thinking about them today, wondering what's going on. But you can guarantee that if you're wondering what they are doing, they are wondering what you're doing, because you are mirrored souls. Now, if you're going through this energy thinking, why should I give you another chance? You're thinking, why should I give you another chance when I gave you everything anyway? So you may be really in fear thinking, well, I gave you everything and you didn't care. Okay, maybe it's a special day for you. Today is special. Do you care? And this could be a special day. Maybe it's your birthday. Or maybe you're thinking about you're halfway through the year, or there's other things going on. Of course they care. Today is special because they do care. And today is special because you've woke up this morning. So be grateful for everything you're going through. Remember that you are one. So if you're tired because of the back and forth energy, remember you are one. In spiritual truth, there is no back and forth because you were never apart. So try and be content with what you have. When you're content and happy with life and what you have with your life, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel more in control of things and more in your power. So these are affirmations you can use. I feel more in control of my life. And this is the energy you're going to shift into as you move towards the solstice and towards July. I feel more control of my life. I am content with my life. I am happy with what I have. And the way that you become happy with what you have is through gratitude and self-love and that knowingness of your truth. And I am definitely feeling between July and September, this is how you're naturally going to be feeling. So even if you're not feeling that way today, you will be feeling that way soon. And you're saying, I need to find my own way now. So this is what you know in your higher self. You know that you need to find your own way. And you know that they need to find their own way. Come back to me when you can give me what I know I deserve. So you know what you deserve. You know you deserve an equally balanced love. And that may even be why you're thinking, why should I give you another chance? Well, you should do because you love them. Okay? And we'll let go of the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Just feel the feelings. And you know in your heart how you feel. But you know that they need to find their way back to you and you need to find your way back to yourself. So you're saying, come back to me, come and find me when you can give me what I know I deserve. And you know that you want to be with them. You're saying, is that really so wrong to want to be with you? Of course it's not. Is it really so wrong to want all of them, not just some of you? Of course it's not. And that's what you need them to work on. And that means work on you. Give to yourself. Give back to yourself. Give to yourself everything. And then you won't need it from them. But you want all of them, not just some of them. That means if they're in a karmic relationship, they can't give you all of them right now. They need to be free and able to give to you. Even if they are single, but they are emotionally unavailable, or they are dealing with something and they just can't give time to you right now because of maybe an addiction or a distraction or a job circumstance or anything else. You know you want all of them, not just some of them. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Don't feel guilty for that. That's you knowing you don't want it to be back and forth. But you have to allow them to be ready to give to you their way. And that's why you're saying, I hope you can open up to me soon. And that's why I'll give you another chance. I'll give you another chance if you can open up to me, if you can give equally and not breadcrumb me or make excuses. If you can be with me the right way, the way we both deserve to be in this love, then I will give you another chance because I am the divine feminine. And that's what you're saying today. Now, what they are saying is face. Okay, I want to face you. I want to be face to face with you because you are beautiful. And when they look at your face, they see beauty. You are beautiful to them inside and out. And it doesn't matter what you think about your own appearance. You are beautiful to them inside and outside, on the surface and inside of you. And they want to face you, but they need time to face you. So they want to come to you. They know how beautiful you are. You know, you don't need to try to show your beauty or show how amazing you are because they already know. All you need to do is give them patience because they need time. And I know you've already been so patient, but for that chance to come in, for this to work the right way, they need time to face you. So give them time and they will face you because you are beautiful to them. So your person is saying, please give me time to face you. Thank you for being patient with me. And you know, some of you may not have even met face to face yet. You may be having an online connection. You may even be connecting in the 5D only, but you will come together in person, face to face at the right time. And they need time for that also because they are a bit intimidated by you because you're so beautiful to them. And they will also be going through their own insecurities about feeling beautiful themselves or feeling handsome or feeling attractive or good enough. I've already realised that you are beautiful. I already realise what I need to do. So if you're thinking, have you realised who I am? That I am the divine feminine. They have. They've already realised what they need to do and what they need to change. So what they are struggling with is, look at this, you took everything from me. So this is what they are struggling with. Now, if we look at this, first of all, they may be dealing with a karmic partner that seemed to take everything from them, even robbing them of their own soul, because they may feel like a shadow of their former self. So if they are in a karmic situation or they've moved on from one, that person may have depleted them in some way. Remember, no one can ever affect us without our own permission, but they are looking at that person saying, you took everything from me. I need to become strong again. I need to regain balance again. I need to find myself again because you seem to take everything from me. Now, everything that they've dealt with has been for their learning anyway. but they are feeling very depleted. So they need time to face you to feel beautiful again. Now, if they are saying this to you, you took everything from me, they can be scared because you've taken the mask away. You've taken their matrix away. So, for example, before you, everything was normal. Everything was normal. They may be getting up, going to work, doing their own thing, thinking they're happy, and then you took the rug from under them in a way. So you woke them up to their truth. It's like when Morpheus says, do you want the red pill or the blue pill, to Neo? He can't go back into the matrix when he's unplugged from it. So he's really saying, you took everything from me. I don't know how to behave now. So he's trying to awaken to his truth. And this isn't a bad thing. This doesn't mean that he's saying, oh, you took everything from me, like you robbed me of this or that. What he's saying is, I can't go back to how it was, and that scares me. Are you ever going to contact me? Now, this will definitely be on your mind. You're going to be thinking, are you going to contact me? When are you going to contact me? Because you know that they need to take action and contact you, especially if you're the one that's been consistently reaching out to them and communicating and initiating that communication. But that doesn't mean they are going to not want you to contact them, because that makes it easier for them. Don't make it easy for them, Divine Feminine. Let them contact you. But in their mind, they're thinking, are you ever going to contact me? Because they want you to contact them, because number one, that makes it easier for them, because then they don't have to face the fear of rejection, and they don't have to put any effort in to actually be the one to initiate it. It's different when you initiate contact than when you reply to a message. So your person is thinking, are you ever going to contact me? And we've got to stop ignoring my messages. So I feel that you're thinking, why are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring my messages? Are you ever going to contact me? And they're saying, stop ignoring my messages. What I'm connecting with this is, they are sending you subliminal messages through the 5D realm or through a song or telepathy, really saying, are you ever going to contact me? So they are really trying to understand why you're ignoring their subliminal messages by not contacting them. So you have to understand, they go through a lot in their life that you're not even aware of. Or they go through things in their mind that you're not even aware of. Because they're thinking, I've been sending you telepathic communication to reach out to me. Why are you ignoring my messages? And you're thinking, stop ignoring my messages. Why? Why are you ignoring me? Now, what your person is saying is they're going through a rebirth in their life. So the reason they may be ignoring your messages or not replying to you right now is because of this rebirth. And they are going through a rebirth because they know deep down inside, especially when you're not contacting them, that they need to contact you, and that's a new thing for them. They are going through a rebirth to make changes. They are starting to listen to their inner child, to follow their own truth. Now they're giving me fear. And that brings up fear because their inner child also needs their own affection and attention, and needs attention and affection. Now they're feeling relieved right now in the silence because it allows them to focus on them, but they are working out what to say to you. So it doesn't mean they are wanting to never speak to you again. They're working out what to say. So the reason they're ignoring your messages and hoping that you're contacting them instead is because they're not quite sure what to say to you. Even if you do contact them, they still may not know what to say to you, so it can feel awkward to you or weird. That's why you allowing them to reach out is the right thing to say, because they're saying the words won't come out. I need time to open up. That's why they're working out what to say to you. But we will be together. I'm just working out what I want. So the Four of Swords is the reflection. They're reflecting on this. They're working out what they want because your union is meant to be. They do want you in their life and they want to marry you. It sounds good with you. So obviously if they were already married, they need to deal with that. They need to get divorced. They need to sort out their responsibilities and obligations. But they know they want to marry you. And this has been coming up over and over again in the readings. Even if you've thought, oh, I'll never get married again. Or even if you've spoke about marriage and it wasn't coming up. This is what's on their mind now. This is what you want because they want to try again. Can we try this again? And that's why you're saying, well, why should I give you another chance? Why? And they are saying, well, if we try this again, we're going to get married. We're going to be in each other's lives because our union is meant to be. Anything that they are afraid of is fear-based energy. They're scared of being themselves. They're trying to understand why you want them because of everything that they've done. And they're scared of being themselves because it makes them feel vulnerable. So they're going through a lot, and that's why they're really thinking, I hope you contact me, because then I haven't got to put myself out there as much. So just breathe and relax about it. Now, the energy of the connection is you are guided by the angels. There's no coincidences why you're on a channel called Guided by Angels, because you were guided by the angels. The angels are assisting with your journey right now. Because you're on a quest for seeking answers, that's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video right now. But they are also on a quest to seek answers because they are also guided by the angels. So don't think, oh, I need to send them this video, or I need to tell them about twin flames, or I need to tell them this or that, because they are already being guided by the angels. And they are being guided because they are seeking answers, and they are understanding that you are twin flames and you are one soul. You are. Now, you must have faith in this journey and affirm that I have faith, especially if you're going through jealousy. Why am I so jealous? If you're jealous of the karmic partner or anyone they are talking to you, you must have faith. If you're thinking, did I actually mean anything to you for you to walk away or block me or ghost me or behave this way? You have to have faith in the connection. They also go through jealousy. They also wonder if they mean something to you and you mean something to them. And that's why you both go into doubt. Why can't I forget you? You can't forget them and they can't forget you. So let go of the fear of, well, if I don't reach out to him, he's going to forget all about me and not reach out to me. That's not true. He is sending you subliminal messages right now through music and other signs and synchronicities that say, please reach out to me. That's why you feel that energy. When you have those moments where you feel, oh my goodness me, I need to reach out, it's because that's the telepathic message he's sending to you. But it doesn't mean you should, because you know that they need to make the effort to reach out to you. And that's what they're contemplating and working out, but the words won't come out. What they want to say to you is, we will be together. We belong together. I want you in my life. But the words won't come out because of fear. So they are communicating with you telepathically, please reach out to me. And then I haven't got to put myself out there as much. But when you don't give in to that and you have faith and you trust the journey and you know that it's their turn, they will step up and they are working out what to say to reach out. And that's what you need to know. And that's why you should give them another chance when they reach out, because it's taken a lot for them to do that. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.